Mehira is an intelligence-based mage hero from the Hypogean faction who specializes in controlling her enemies, and in today's video we're going to take a look at her skills and abilities, her teams and uses, and whether or not it's worth investing in this hero, so let's get into it. Mehira's ultimate ability, Mesmerize, is going to charm all enemies in front of her, causing them to attack their allies with basic attacks for the next 5 seconds, and also stopping them from generating energy when being attacked. Now this ability, if she is in the back middle position, she's generally going to hit all enemies. However, if she's in the back top position, she will miss those lower enemies, making middle the ideal place for this ability. Next up, we have Whiplash, where she's going to use her whip and attack everything in front of her, including her allies. But if she does strike an ally, it's going to recover their energy and also increase their haste. On top of that, this ability also has a leeching effect where Mahira is going to gain health equal to 50% of the damage that this ability deals. Next up, we have Infatuation. Mahira is going to deal damage to a single enemy and reduce the damage that that enemy will deal to her over a period of time. On top of that, she's also going to steal health from the enemy, dealing extra damage and healing herself. And then we have Hellspawn. For this ability, at the start of battle, Mahira is going to sacrifice her own health to summon 3 minions. Now, these minions are going to continuously attack enemies and heal Mahira for the damage they deal. And if Mahira is to suffer fatal damage, she will instead sacrifice one of these minions and bring her health back up to 25% of its max, effectively giving her extra lives in battle. For Mahira's signature item skill, Carnal Bliss, whenever allies lose health, she will gain a percentage of that health back to herself. Now at level 30, it has an added effect. If she is at full health, any excess healing abilities or effects that she does receive will be converted into energy instead, allowing her to get to that ultimate faster. For her furniture ability, Vicious Fiends, at level 3, the minions that are summoned by the Hellspawn ability will grow larger after 8 attacks, increasing their damage and also increasing the health Mahira gets when she sacrifices one. And at level 9 furniture, it reduces the amount of attacks required for them to grow larger down to 4. Mahira is a very unique hero in the fact that she has great control with her ultimate ability, charming all the enemies. She has a really nice buff for her allies in front of her with the whip, restoring them energy and increasing their haste, and then she has those minions which she can sacrifice to regain health instead of dying. Now this puts her in a unique position where she is really strong even at low levels of ascension, because she does have those extra lives which stop her from getting one shot by AoE abilities, but she has so much support for her allies and control for the enemy team that she can stay in the back row, be protected, buff those allies in front, and also annoy the enemy team. As we move into the late game, Mahira can be used in a wide range of control-based teams. Things like Khazad are very strong with her. Khazad's ability to extend the duration of control effects with his signature item is very strong, but due to him being another Hypogean and harder to build, we're going to look at a different team core that revolves around Mahira, Rowan, and Rosaline. Now, for this team, the idea is to have a Rowan with his 30 signature item, allowing him to have a really strong energy potion. Mahira will have the Windbinder equipped, allowing her to gain extra energy at the start of battle, and then you have Rosaline in there, who's going to allow Mahira to cycle through her ultimate ability more frequently. Now, for the final 2 slots, there are many different options. As I stated before, we have something like Khazad, but for a more free-to-play, friendly option, I prefer the idea of Raku. We also have things like Leica. You can put Brutus in there for the shield. But for this demonstration, we're going to use the team of Rowan, Rosaline, Leica, Mahira, and Raku. So these 2 final spots, Leica offers the haste and extra energy at the start of the battle, allowing you to get towards that first Mahira ultimate faster. And then Raku has that damage that's going to hit all enemies that are under control effects, which for the most part is going to be the whole enemy team. And then he has a nice execute to finish off the enemies when they do get low. As you can see in the battle, Mahira ults incredibly fast and maintains that high level of control. We have Rowan in there who's also going to increase that energy cycle as well, but he's not only going to increase the energy on Mahira, but also Rosaline, allowing it all just to happen much faster. And then we have that Raku dealing really nice damage, being able to finish off the enemy team. As for artifacts for Mahira, as we stated earlier, the Windbinder is the key one for her, allowing her to have extra energy at the start of the battle and get towards her ult faster. If you're not at the stage of unlocking the Windbinder yet, you could always use something like Jura's Call for that extra energy regeneration. And now with all that out of the way, we look at how far do we actually want to invest into Mahira. Now, like with every character, more investment is going to pay off more. But with Mahira, she is in a unique position where you can build her to Mythic and level 30 signature item, and that will just about do. Now, the reason for this is that Mythic is required to unlock the signature item, and Mahira's level 30 signature item giving her extra energy when she is at max health is going to be really nice for cycling through those ultimate abilities. So that is where you really ideally want to get her. As for her furniture, in these teams we use with Mahira, she's not there as the main damage dealer. So if you have her ascended, her furniture, once again, any investment is nice, but increasing the damage that her minions deal isn't going to be a game-changing effect. So for the most part, you can just about ignore Mahira's furniture and focus on other units that really do need it. So that is going to be it for Mahira, an incredibly unique hero that has great viability at low ascensions and crazy amounts of support. Thanks for watching. We hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.